Copyright disclaimer under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Okay, guys, this is going to be good. I've been trying to allude to this. See, with all respect, I think a lot of people, especially some of the second generation ex-Scientologists, are getting caught up in things, and that's okay. I don't mean any disrespect to you guys. One thing I've learned from certain individuals that are way smarter than I am, not that I can do okay, but you got to surround yourself with people who know stuff that you don't. So I'm just going to go short to the point. Overview of your legal responsibilities. This is talking about people who work in nonprofit and leak confidential information. This is what I'm trying to get to. I can't see the date. Many people approach their role on not-for-profit board. Okay, you guys, not-for-profit board, more casually, where have we seen that, than they would a position on a commercial board. They shouldn't. Legally and certainly ethically, they are subject to the same expectations and responsibilities. This help sheet is offered not as a definitive guide to your legal responsibilities and liabilities, as these may differ from board to board. Rather, it should be seen as a primer to give you a broad indication of some of the ethical and legal duties you should adhere to during your term. Okay, guys, pardon me for scrolling. I want to cut to the chase. Okay, I'm going to go to the duty to act. The duty to act in good faith comes from Section 181 of the Corporations Act, which reads, a director or other officer of a corporation must exercise their power and discharge their duties, A, in good faith in the best interest of the corporation, and B, for a proper purpose. Okay, guys, sorry, I thought I had it. Okay, one part I want to touch here on the bottom. Reasonably believe that your judgment is in the organization's best interest, not your own. I can't find it now. Okay, this part I like. Similarly, you can rely on the professional advice of others. Mike Rinder, Claire Headley. Okay. I'm going to pause it just for a second. I got to find it. Okay, guys, I found it. This kind of sounds like British language, British English, but it doesn't matter. We are getting to the point. No messing around. So this is one of the points that members of nonprofit board members must adhere to. Duty not to misuse information or misuse your position. Linked to the previous point, board members have to act in the best interests of the organization, not themselves. So they've all failed on that, every single one of them. If you hear that the organization wants to buy a plot of land, you can't dash out and buy it first and then resell it. That's using privileged information for your own ends. The law prohibits board members from using their position to gain an advantage for themselves or another, or to cause detriment to the entity they are governing, which that's already happened. A breach of this law may carry civil or criminal penalties. Yep, that's what I'm trying to get to. A board member also must not misuse information gained through their position. Okay, this is another important point. Duty to avoid disclose any relevant potential conflict of interest. There's so much conflict of interest. It's actually a waste of time. They all need to step down, in my opinion. The board of which he or she is a member is compromised by some other personal or professional interest. They've already done all that. It's really out of control. Oh, okay, I finally found it. Sorry, you guys. This is right here. This is criminal, what just happened. Duty to maintain confidentiality. As mentioned above, you're not allowed to use confidential information for your own benefit, and you're not allowed to pass it on to anybody else, especially a public platform. I'm sorry, Mike Rinder, you should be talking to your lawyer right now. That's illegal what you did. And you're going to bring the whole board down with you. The next question, of course, is what's confidential? Minutes, decisions, names. We already know he has egregiously broken that confidentiality in excruciating ways. He really needs the lawyer now. In fact, the Aftermath Foundation will, just because of Mike Rinder's actions. Okay, just for the heck of it, I want to see what else they have here. Duty to observe the Constitution. Yeah, that's the one that LAP doesn't seem to understand what it is. Yeah, actually, come to think of it, I never thought about it until now. They're violating people's First Amendment rights. They are, absolutely. I don't know about this trading stuff here. Sorry, guys. Okay, duty to avoid negligence. Let's see what other laws we've got here. Other relevant laws, in addition to the duties outlined above, there are a range of generally applied laws that board members should keep in mind as they carry out their role. Yeah, they actually do have a role. I think they're a little bit confused on it. Sorry, I'm going to go slow. I want to see what's going to apply to what's going on right now. And lawyers that would specialize in these specific areas would be much better in explaining. And as I said, this looks like British law or maybe Australian because of the British English. But, we're just trying to get the gist here. Anti-discrimination, that has been breached on a level that it's awful. And all of them, they're actually committing illegal acts right now. Defamation, yeah, definitely. Honestly, to be really honest, based on everything that has transpired, mostly with Mike Rinder, but if you're complacent in it, you should be held accountable as well. Defamation of character, absolutely. So that's it for now, guys. Peace.